What is good, guys? Matt from Duality Gaming here, giving you another video, episode 12 I think, maybe, of Duality Gaming News. I'm just gonna stop fucking counting the episodes because I keep fucking it up. Anyway, got a few things here today, a bit of rants, everything. But anyway, No Man's Sky apparently can be beaten within 30 hours, which is a bit outrageous considering the developer said it would take 585 billion years to visit every planet, but apparently it takes less than 30 hours to get to the center of the universe, which is the main goal of the game. Now, some people are kind of up in arms with this, kind of complaining and everything. Obviously, it's very hard to make something comparable to 585 billion years in a development cycle of 4 years or whatever it was, so I don't know why people are getting outraged and everything. Obviously, it's not the greatest claim in the world, and there's obviously games that there are games that are longer. I think The Witcher is longer. I know Skyrim was longer. Like, you get all these RPGs, right? So it's not the worst thing in the world, and I don't know why people are complaining. Maybe the people that are complaining are the ones that are spending $2,000, $1,300, $1,255. Like, you know, these really stupid people that are buying this game that comes out in 8 days for ridiculous amounts of money. I would say don't let that kind of put you off the game. Maybe, I don't know, if you just wanted to buy the game and play the main quest, by all means, you know, 30 hours is not. That's still longer than most COD games, and people buy COD games every year, and people buy Battlefield games every year, and they're fucking short as shit. People bought Battlefront, and I didn't even have a fucking campaign, so I don't know why people are getting so angry at this and whatnot. But yeah, with that being said, there was someone else that had spent $2,000 on No Man's Sky, and I really don't know where these stupid people are coming from. Like, where do they come from that you need to spend that much money on a game? Absolutely, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, moving on from that, this one is a spiraling subject as much, well, in so much words. Basically, just a little story background. There's a guy on my Facebook. I'm not going to name him. If he watches my videos, he knows who he is. He's a sad man, right? He's a very sad man. He's a hypocrite. He talks out his ass, right? He likes to stay positive, but then, you know, criticizes everyone. Now, this is not a video attacking him. But he also basically said there's no point in Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, how about no? And then he says he hasn't got an opinion. And then he just pretty much says it's a waste of time and everything. Well, this article kind of goes against it. Pokemon Go helps an autistic boy named Adam leave the house. Adam is an autistic, and for 5 years has lived much of his life indoors due to anxiety. But since the launch of Pokemon Go, he has gained new confidence and better quality of life. Now, regardless of your opinion on Pokemon Go, regardless of what you think of it, the fact that it can do that, and it's not the first report, there's quite a few reports of this happening, right? It's getting people out, it's getting people that are too anxious to go out otherwise, it's giving people new confidence to go outside, yet you get people slagging the game off. Like, what is wrong with you? I don't understand why you people feel the need to be like this, but I don't know, that's just kind of whatever it is what it is. Tell me what you think about that down below. I think it's a good thing that this has happened. Obviously, it's not made by Nintendo, but it's such a simple thing, and it's getting people out of the houses. Not just people that, you know, aren't clinically diagnosed with something, but people that are diagnosed with something. It's helping them get out of the house. Yet these people still go on and complain about it. So it's absolutely beyond me. Now, the biggest story of today. This is probably a short Duality Gaming News, so I'm quite surprised on it. There's not a lot of news that I can be bothered to report on. But Battlefront 3 fan remake will continue, just with no Star Wars in it. Now, if you didn't know, which I didn't know until yesterday, I think, there was a game that was a fan-made game called Galaxy in Turmoil, and it was basically meant to be like a successor to the original Battlefront 2. But on June 22nd, 2016, the developers of it, which I can't remember what they're called, received a letter from Lucasfilm requesting they halt production of Galaxy in Turmoil with any Star Wars related IP at once. The thingy of it, basically, it's going to go down. It's still going to happen, but there's going to be no Star Wars in it. It's a very lengthy thing. I don't know why my brain just decided to fart out his innards, but there you go. Apparently, the person that has done it he has actually suggested this to EA, and it's been turned down because whatever reason. He's kind of trying to follow in the footsteps of what the leaked footage was. So Again, it'll be in the description. But going on from that, this is probably the funniest thing. EA's main concern was due to the possibility of the galaxy in turmoil taking away attention from their Battlefront franchise, as Romanellini said, I tried to pitch the idea about putting Galaxy in Turmoil behind EA's paywall, but was told that EA rejected it. Well, was told that EA had previously rejected that proposition as well. Now, this is kind of going in a lot of directions. Why do I think this is getting stopped? Do I think it's getting stopped because it's preventing people from buying Battlefront? Do I feel it's infringement on copyright or whatever? I think it's the former in a lot of ways. I don't think they really, I don't know if they care that much about it. I think there's more that EA are very worried about people making a better Battlefront than DICE had made previously. That's what I think. I know it says at the end of this, at the end of the day, Star Wars is Lucasfilm's property, and they have every right to request Frontwire, that's the one it's called, stop using their IP. Even if we believe that we're within legal limits, in a perfect world, they will see we are team players, and we may just have the chance to work with them in the distant future. Now, obviously, you can read the article for yourself. I agree, it is LucasArts. Apparently, it will continue, just won't have any Star Wars in it. The plan now is to create a Battlefront inspired game and not using Star Wars IP, as you said. They're going to create a new original game. They're going to have a single player campaign, 64 player multi-player, destructible capital ships, and ground to space combat. And if for any of you that have played Battlefront, and the plan is still to release it through Steam as a 3 game with no microtransactions. Now, what I just mentioned there, if any of you have played Battlefront, can you just, let's play a little game of who can spot what wasn't in Battlefront. Single player campaign, no, not in Battlefront. Destructible capital ships, not in Battlefront. Ground to space combat, not in Battlefront. These are things, right, that the Star Wars Battlefront EA, the most disappointing game of last year, regardless, hands down, there's no argument right there, had none of those. And I think EA were more scared of people realising that bullshit. Honestly, I'm sorry, it was put in development for fucking 4 or something years, right? It was a long time in development, and all they gave us was a very good looking game with no substance. And to that extent, I think they were more scared. I know it's a property of LucasArts, but I think genuinely EA don't want people fucking realising, oh shit, there's a better game than this, let's not buy this. Battlefront is a terrible game, right? It's not terrible in the fact of how it plays or anything, and people will go graphic. I'm talking about the content of it is just disrespectful to the audience and the consumers. And honestly, I hope this fucking Galaxy in Turmoil fucking does well. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think down below. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it. Subscribe to the channel, it really does help me in the research. Check out the Facebook and check out the Instagram for daily updates. And I've got a Mario Maker coming on Thursday, which is going to have my face in it maybe. So look out for that. And ultimately, guys, as I always say, have a nice day.